What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Microtopia. I think I have time for one more episode in me today. I'm going to set the timer because the last one was a little longer than I wanted, but let's just jump right into this and we'll get going. Okay, so in the last episode we reorganized our main island colony to give ourselves a way to walk immediately through into the next island without having to walk too far away. Eventually we'll get something to take care of that, but we aren't there yet, and we don't want to think about that, or try and say, okay, excuse me, that's some kind of crutch for us. We don't need any crutches. We don't have any broken legs, y'all. First thing I want to do is get all these old ants in processing. Let's see if they actually get there. Because there are quite a few elderly. Oops, that's not where you belong. You'll probably be fine by the time you get there. I think that's all of them. Nope, of course not. Alright. Let's take, now, a little buddy over here. And we actually want to start a small little colony over here. And you know the routine. First thing that these guys do is make sure they do not die. I don't know why I did that. Totally not necessary. And we'll do something like this. And we'll do a divider. Like so. And like that. I like that a little bit better. Well, that was perfect. Okay. Try to make it a little bit, quicker, I guess. Make sure you don't have to walk in a big circle, or big square, I should say. Alright. Now, if you make it here, you need to leave. And we'll send you somewhere else. And what else do we want to do here? Well, of course, the first thing that we would like to do is pause. First thing we would like to do is send them out to do some collection. Maybe we'll do 5 here. And what are we going to turn these small ants into? Well, we could turn them into diggers and immediately go after this. It'll save us some time. Small mining colony. That sounds like an excellent idea, actually. And here we only want to do one storage, unlike over there where we have multiple storage. Keep ourselves safe for a moment. And once we move beyond the, once we move beyond our storage stockpile, we are going to have our Elder Gate. And we're going to take the carry gate system that we've implemented on pretty much everything so far. Send it on back. Counter end gate. Just double check. Of course. Exactly how we want. Perfect. So we want to do, I think, 2 of these. One is going to be diggers. So we need to get our screw production back on immediately. And one is going to be large workers, iron workers. And what can we do over here? Like I said, we can do a lot. Maybe we don't need to have all of our smelting over here. We could just do our main production over here and do smelting over here. You know, there's a lot we can do. We're going to have far fewer ants going over here, but that's fine. We aren't using, I don't think we're using all 4 of them, so it'll get double, you know. It'll get double, because one of these isn't being used. That's going to be for another island that we haven't conquered yet. But let's do this. We want to send them here. Now, how many diggers do we want? How often? Probably every 30 seconds. I feel like that's a good, I mean, you can ask yourself, how long does a digger live? Like 5 minutes? When does it take off? You know, like when does it leave for being old? And then calculate from there. But, you know, I'm not super particular. We're not going for that type of efficiency yet. But yeah, you know, eventually, yes. But we are just trying to get, you know, we want 51%, right? We're looking for just more good days than bad days. That's all. At this point. Sorry. Alright. And these ants will walk back in and become part of this loop. And what do we want to do with them? Well, I think we should do our smelting here. And we have 13 of those, so we're not even going to try. So we should do iron, and we should do rubble here. Yeah. I think we should do maybe 4? I think 4 will be fine. Hope that's enough space. We'll find out. Okay. So the first thing we want... Well, actually, the first thing we should do is grab the dispensers and place them. Perfect. And again, we don't want them to be right on top of the smelter. Simple reason is if they try to do 2 things at once, so like pick up out of this dispenser and then work, they will not work. They'll do one thing, walk away, and do it again. And we want to avoid that. So like, see how there's 2 flags? There's a pickup flag and then there's a work flag. That's what we're looking for. And actually, let's start back here. We got this down to science now, basically. Doesn't look quite as nice without the grid, but you get the idea. And so now we are going to have an issue, right? Because we pretty much are saying now that, you know, yeah, okay, let's fix this. something like that. Okay, now what we can do is we can do a cast gate, and then do some kind of like rhombus shape here now instead. Yeah, I like the rhombus. Excuse me. Okay. We will do, I know we're kind of like a little bit all over, but, you know, we see something and we do it. I love that. See something needs done. Oop, doesn't go there. See something needs done and you just do it and life will be great. And this can have, what, like 4 of it? For now. We'll take the rubble. We don't have any rubble stored anywhere but here. Interesting. Let's delete. And let's delete. Yeah, we'll just take it from here, I guess. Eventually you get like a smart dispenser that lets you pull from anywhere on the map. Very handy. Maybe about like that. There we go. Okay. Yep, there we go. I think that's not going to be enough space. Let's just do it the correct way. And if it isn't, then we'll move it. Oops. Timer gate, and we'll have to go back and make sure that they're all set to 0 seconds. I don't think we did that. Okay. Ooh. Didn't quite get that one out there far enough. Same with that one. Let's bring this over. And we'll do something like that, and maybe we can just then change this to do that. That way we don't have to worry about this rhomboid flavor. There we go. Okay. Let's move this back a little bit. There we go. No, it doesn't look really weird. Okay. And we can do 4 in here. But we'll start out with 2. Alright. Now we need to just bring 1 over here. And we don't want to bring a pod worker. We just want to bring little buddy. Right there. We get it going. Okay. I mean, I guess we don't need this every 30 seconds because we only need, 6 at any given time. We'll do something like that. Once they start spawning, then we can worry about what to do with them. Alright, let's work on this recycler next. Now let's see. We can put maybe here. Or maybe here. And what are we going to do here? Well, let's try this. And oh no, I guess we should do it that way. Let's do like that. And then we can do like this. And if you're carrying iron, go that way. If you're carrying fabric, go that way. And I think it's something like this will work. Let's have them enter here so that we can do something like this. Oh no, we don't want them to go there. And then we'll do it on the other side. We need them to go here and up. Okay, then we'll have them enter on this side. And obviously if they're carrying anything, please head back. And otherwise, sayonara. Alright. Super hot where I am right now. Hottest day of the year so far. Try and get the air conditioning on for a moment. Hang on, sorry. It's got the heater on for some reason. Alright. Okay. So now we can work on getting our production over here. And let's do... Actually, let's bring them out here, huh? Because we still need to produce fabric, right? Eventually we are going to want to... eventually we are going to want our... what are these things called? Drones? Yeah, we're eventually going to want our drones to be self-sustaining, right? Sorry. We want them to be self-sustaining, that every time a drone comes in here and dies, or gets smushed, it gives us back its fabric, and then we use that fabric to create a another drone. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. So let's do this. Assign the landing pad here. And then once this gets cleared out, we'll put another one. We'll put a drones sending them there. Okay. I really like the way this is going so far. I feel like we've reset up the same setup probably like 30 times, but you know, it's like it's on rote now, and we don't even have to think about it, right? So you know, I don't really think it impacts us too much. Go up here. There we go. Now we got a little bit of space. Doesn't look crazy. Something like that. There we go. Like that. that. Oh, that's not the right one. I gotta remember there's two trails over here. Only one of them connects to where we want it to connect. Yeah, but we really need these. That's okay. They can come here. They can come here, they'll go there, they get out. That's fine. We just need them to get out, right? Okay. What's the next thing we need to do? Oh, we need to do this, make sure there's space. Where's our fiber? Here it is. Place the dispensers. And make sure that we have the correct... I have not ever been able to make casing. What does it take? Just those? Okay. Yeah. Alright. What's the next thing that we need? We probably would like... what are those? I'm blanking. Yep. Iron plates. Can do 2 of those as well, so fits perfectly. Oh yeah, that stockpile is way too close. It's gotta go down here somewhere. And we'll change this to here. I gotta say, I really like the music in this game, especially on the Jungle Island. It's just really good. I don't know if you can hear it. Very peaceful, very relaxing. And honestly, I think we can get rid of some of these. We aren't really using them at the moment. And we don't need them under there. Just give us a chance to, you know, I mean, we could probably put them here now. But I'm not going to do this in this episode, you know what I mean? I'm not going to change up what we made. Even though it would take like 5 seconds. Might do it. Okay, that's good enough. So this will go here. Yeah. Already like it. Much better. Let's fix this abomination. I don't even know what the hell's going on here. It was good effort though, you know. Should we move it over one? Let's move it over one. Oh yeah? There we go. There we go. Just like that, so much nicer. Okay. And again, we want to grab our... Oh, we want to grab our iron. Put it here. And eventually that will... In fact, we should just do that now. I know that it's connected to quite a bit, but it's quite okay. Quite okay. Here, we have this one. We have this one. And we have this one. Okay. Perfect. Excuse me. We're nearing the end of this video. But I gotta say that I really like where we are. Once this path opens up, we have a lot more stuff we can do. Yeah, we're gonna be basically in the money on this one, because eventually we're gonna stop with a lot of stuff and just focus on the pod workers in this section, which I mean we could do now. I mean, I'm not, you know, we don't need the iron workers. It's just that we aren't going to be able to utilize all of the small workers that we have right now. You gotta go. You don't belong here. Is there any more of you guys? Any more of you small diggers anywhere? No. Okay. Well, we'll look to refactor this again soon, but I really like what we've done with our outpost expeditionary base on our first island. It is it's truly astonishing what you can do in this game, and when you utilize the tools correctly, right? In the next episodes, I'm really going to start looking to build the factories and the facilities. I don't know, did we build one on this island already? I don't think we did. But we really need to start getting on these facilities and these factories. Can we build it here? Yeah, we could build one here. And what are we doing here? We make different things, like we can make resin, which, you know, if we can combine these two ingredients together, we can make resin, or we can make diodes, you know, another thing that we'll need. But that's the next step, right? And then once we get all that stuff, then we can make factories, and in factories we combine. So what do we do in the facility? We combine two items to make a new item, right? We combine, you know, say fabric and concrete, or we combine wire and screws to make new items. What do we do then? We make factories, and with the factories, if you saw that, there's 3 items to be put into the factories and 1 output. So, you know, it's just about combining things and, you know, combining your raw resources to make new things, to combine your resources to make new things, you know, stuff like that. Very fun little loop in the game there. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care.